Here now, travel expert Lee Abamonte. Lee, wonderful to see you. One of the things I worry about when I hear a story like this, see those kinds of pictures from the airport, is that as we're heading into the holiday season, it's going to be more crowded, more difficult to travel, and more expensive, that prices are going to go up. Your thoughts?
Well, prices are already up, that's for sure. And it's going to be crowded, but I don't think it's going to be as crowded potentially as people think because of some of the reasons that were already mentioned. And airlines are going to have people coming back. For instance, American has people starting today. I think it's 1,800 starting between today and December 1st, and then another hiring spree on December 1st because they furloughed a lot of workers during the pandemic. So they're just starting to come back right now for the Thanksgiving and holiday rush. So that's going to be helpful for the flying experience, but expect prices to go up for sure.
We also talk about vaccine mandates when it comes to the TSA workers, and many of the airlines have given deadlines to their employees. You must be vaccinated by X to work at this company. As Jeff mentioned, you know, the airlines are pushing back and saying, no, it's not that. It's not resistance to the mandate. But I find that a little difficult to believe that it's not at least part of the equation.
I have no reason to believe that's part of the equation, to be honest. I think a lot of it has to do with the pandemic era, both furloughs, layoffs, early retirement packages that were offered. And people have just been slow to come back for various reasons. People are working other jobs potentially or just looking elsewhere, different industries. But I don't think that has to do with it. I think we might find out more about that in the coming 6 to 8 weeks or whatever it is when the mandate becomes in effect.
And do you have any tips for folks who are looking to travel Thanksgiving and Christmas? Because I have a friend who wanted to go see her brother in New Orleans for a family of 4. She said the tickets were almost $1,000 each and they couldn't do it.
Yeah, the flight prices domestically are pretty crazy. So my advice is buy now, buy yesterday, buy as soon as possible. But make sure also that you have a ticket that you can cancel or change without paying fees. Most of the airlines are still offering that, except for sometimes the basic economy fares. So just be careful how you book. But there's a lot of flexibility still. So the airlines have done a little bit of a solid by us, and they've stuck to it. So I do appreciate that. But there's no question about it. Prices are up. I just bought a ticket for next week, and I paid like 3 times what I thought I should have paid. But
Wow.
This is the new normal. This is what we have to deal with.
The new normal. Yeah. I don't really like it. Lee, great to see you. Thank you.